Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Fun Teaching. Okay, today's topic we would like to discussing about part of speech. Don't forget to enjoy this video. Okay, first of all, I would like to know about the part of speech definition, and I would like to ask Teh Putri. Okay, so Teh Putri, what do you know about part of speech definition?
Okay, Tamini, as I know what is the meaning of part of speech itself is a word class. There are 8 parts of speech. The first one is noun. Noun is used to describe a place, a thing, idea, or a person. There are many kinds of noun, and the examples are: the first one is countable. It's you can count it. For example, like book, elephant, and train. The second one is uncountable. For example, love, sand, and happiness. The third one is common. There are country, city, or month. The next one is proper. It's like a city. You can just replace it with a city like Switzerland, Jakarta, or like a month for January. And the concrete is bed, cake, and building. And then abstract, for example, is friendship, time, and imagination. The last one is collective. It's like a dear, family, and government.
Well, one more Teh Putri, I would like to know about pronoun. What do you think about pronoun?
Pronoun is used to change a noun to replace the noun. There are 8 kinds of pronouns. The first one is personal. There are I, we, he, and she. The next one is demonstrative. It's this, that, this, and those. The next one is interrogative. It's who, which, what, whom, and whose. The next one is indefinite. Is nothing, someone, anywhere, and everybody. The next one is possessive. There are mine, yours, his, and hers. The next one is reciprocal. Is each other and one another. The next one is relative. It is who, which, whom, and whose. The next one is reflexive. It's myself, yourself, ourself, or themselves. The last one is intensive. It is himself, herself, ourself, and themselves. That's it.
Thank you, Teh Putri, about your explanation about noun and pronoun is very clear for us. And then let's move to the next speaker. Okay, we're gonna move to the next speaker. In here, Teh Listi. Okay, so Teh Listi, what do you think and what do you know about the verb?
Okay, so all verb is a word used to describe an action, state, or occurrence, and forming the main part of the third stage of a sentence, such as here, because, and after.
So, have you an example for the verb?
Okay, so the example of verb is first, there are action verbs or transitive. The examples are have, give, and write. And then the second one is action verb in transitive. The example is arrive, rise, and wait. And then next, the last one is linking verb. The examples are be, face, and remain.
Alright, after verb, we are gonna talk about adjective. So, what do you know about adjective?
So, adjectives are words that are used to describe or modify nouns and pronouns.
Have you example, for example, from adjective itself?
So the example from adjective is like pretty, sage, faithful. Yeah, it's basically.
Okay, thank you, Teh Listi. And we are gonna move to the next speaker. And we are gonna move to Teh Murti. Okay, Teh Murti, I would like to ask, what do you know about adverb definition yourself?
I think as adverb, the function of adverb is to provide additional information on the verb
word itself or the kinds of adverb?
There are many kinds of adverb. The first one is adverb of manner. For example, well, softly, and quickly. The second one is adverb of degree. For example, just, almost, and so. And the third is adverb of frequency. For example, usually, always, and rarely. And the fourth is adverb of place. For example, is in, above, and below. And the last one is adverb of time. For example, is annually, daily, and yesterday.
Okay, and then what do you know about preposition? And can you give me some example of preposition?
Of course, I guess the preposition is to show the relationship between noun and other word in a sentence. For example, in, on, at, through, with, by, and of.
Okay, thank you to Danwarti. Let's go to another.
Wow, the house is changed. So right now we have Tafini here. She's gonna continue the last two part of speech. There is conjunction. Can you tell me what conjunction is, Tafini?
Okay, based on that I read, conjunction is that words that join together other words or group of words. Or the meaning is the coordinating conjunction connected to words, phrases, clauses, or equal importance.
Wow, that's a good one. But what are the examples of conjunction, Tafini?
For the material that I get, there are many kinds of conjunction itself, such as coordinating conjunction. The example for and, nor, but, or, yet, so. And the second is subordinating conjunction. And then the example is after, since, although. And the last one is relative conjunction. And the example is not only, but also, either, or.
Okay, the last one is interjection. We're gonna ask Tamini, what is interjection?
So that the song that I read, interjection is word or phrase that expressing something in a sudden or exclamatory way, especially an emotion.
Okay, so that's the meaning of interjection. Now, what are the examples of interjection?
Especially for example that we use for daily conversations such as oops, whoop, and no. It is the example for interjection.
Okay, thank you very much, Tamini, for telling us about what is conjunction and interjection.
Okay, that's all explanation of part of speech itself. Okay, we are gonna say thank you and goodbye. See you at the next content. See you.
Bye.